Okay guys, welcome to another video. Looking at another graveyard today. It's taken me ages to get this intro done. As soon as I got my camera out, just about 20 people showed up from different angles of the graveyard and just walking around me and past me and behind me, and I don't know where they came from. Anyway, it's quiet again now, so let's crack on while we can. Okay guys, first glance at this graveyard. I don't think there are any recent graves here by the looks of them. They are all they're all quite old, I think. Well, that one died at 1852, so this is a really old graveyard. It does date back to the 12th century. I mean, look at that, it's covered in vines. In case you're wondering guys, we will be hitting more abandoned places in the coming weeks, so keep your eyes peeled for those. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This is quite an interesting one as well. It is a grave site. There are people buried in this one. You can see names written on there, but they've worn off quite a bit, so I mean, it looks like bird, but it is a grave site. See another grave there. They're all around here, but I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything on the top here at all. It just looks like that was the structure, but there has been something here that's broken off, and there's something around here as well. You can see where there's been looks like ironwork and stuff around this bit here, and it's oh, you can see a bit more of the work on this bit around this side. You see it's like a wreath here. It has sort of broken off as time has passed, and you see another grave marker there. So it's probably a family plot. I've not seen one like that before. It's quite interesting. See on these ones here, these three graves here have collapsed in, and that's again with the coffin rotting on the ground. The coffin's completely rotted, so the grave has collapsed in on itself. Walking through though, you can see that the graves are kind of plain looking and flat, and well, this is interesting. You've got these graves here, it's completely buried, maybe collapsed in after the coffin's rotted away, and you've got these graves here, and directly behind them you've got these graves, some of which have collapsed in. They placed them so close to each other. I mean, there's all this space here, and then they've placed them so close to each other there. Look at this one. That must be older than the rest of them in here. There is an inscription, but it's torn off, so I can't read any dates on it. But yeah, that's a cool gravestone. I've just come across this grave here of Griffith Owen. I didn't know this was here. Died June 29th 1860, and on the inscription it says he was on board the ship Conqueror in the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805. That's incredible, absolutely incredible. Just walked to the back of the graveyard, and there's this one being taken over by the trees here. Can't read the inscription, but it's been taken over completely. It looks like it's quite a tall one. Just walk around the other side of the church now, and the other side of the graveyard. You see this one is quite badly damaged here. It's all starting to collapse. Around here as well on this one, you can see it's all starting to come down. There's a few more here under the undergrowth, lost to time, and then there's one right at the back here. Was bricked over there. You can see bricks on the other side. but the bricks on this side are completely gone. This one's balancing on the bricks that are left. Here's one of them that they put the iron protection over. There's no markings on it, but there is one thing written on it that's a little bit. There's one thing written on it. It says "We are 7," which is interesting and not at all spooky. It's like there was more markers on the ground here, but I can't see them taken over by nature. And this one over here as well. That's an old one. And this one here, you can see it's completely starting to fall in on itself. It's like they've put some wood underneath it there to try and prop it up a little bit, stop it falling in completely. This one here, you can see there's a crack right down the centre. And it's right by this tree. These other stones. And that tree would have been able to feed off the bodies.